Me I be person. Anything I talk me different from another person. Hey, don't stress me.
If it happens that Shatta Wale should go silent on a couple of people in this industry, their relevance will diminish. Because most times they thrive off, or their names or their personalities thrive off Shatta Wale's banter.
Okay.
The moment you hear pang pang bibia AC between them,
then
the name, yeah. So you go on social media, you see their videos popping up and everything. You know, all these things helped in the dynamics and the algorithm of social media. So when you see things like this, and you realize how of late, even if he makes comments, it doesn't go anywhere. Like you understand the brand positioning now, and you realize there's a lot of silence around the brand, and it's not as if he's not doing anything. There's a lot he's also doing. Understand? So you get to understand that, of course, whether you like it or not, you need Shatta Wale in your life or in your career or something around your brand. There's what we call trend.
Okay.
And we also have what we call breaking news. Since the year started, Shatta has been the breaking news and he has been in the trends.
Since. You
understand?
From Jamaica till now.
And what
all the stories are about
what breaking news and trends have in common is, even if you don't like the person, you still see it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So for instance, I've blocked Shatta Wale on all portals. But if Shatta Wale is in the trends, even the portals I follow, he will pop in there.
Yeah.
Because they will also want to tap in there. So they will do a story about it, whether good or bad. So if you don't give them something to talk about, there's no way they are going to search for you. Why has Black Sherif become a bigger conversation in the industry?
Yeah.
Because he's always giving us something to talk about. Either he dresses awkwardly, he does it in a way you wouldn't understand and force you to talk about it.
Okay.
Or he drops a music that questions people indirectly.
Yeah.
And you have to, because you want to be a bit smart, you try to find people to pitch it to.
Yeah.
That is how the music industry is.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you want to be in the industry and think you can be holier than thou, and then you will have the numbers, trust me, you will diminish, you will lose.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't.
Wale Music TV.
It's a little controversial. But of course, when you trust the people you deal with, when you trust that they have tact and they have ways of maneuvering around all the hot controversial topics to still deliver well-meaning presentation and submissions, definitely you understand what it means to do this. I saw a post from a young man who has been blogging for the past days. And I must say that for the past days, I've been enjoying some of the things he puts out. Though I may not agree with everything he puts out all the time. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like them. There is one thing that he put out. And once again, like I'm saying, it is a controversial one, but we will tackle it professionally. He put out a post. In fact, the platform is Vibes24. And to those who have been active online, both on YouTube and on Facebook, I believe you might have come across this Vibes24 person or page. He said, now that Shatta Wale's big mouth isn't talking about you, your career is sinking like the Titanic. And he asked, pray for Stonebowy. Now that Shatta Wale's big mouth isn't talking about you, your career is sinking like Titanic. Pray for Stonebowy. I don't know why he brought him big mouth.
I think because he said it on radio before.
Who said it on radio?
The person he's talking about.
Oh, okay. I missed it. I'm not gonna say. Oh, Charlie.
His December interview said.
But me find him hard pound. No more keep. We have a drink. I'm not gonna say. Oh, now I remember. Because I was asking, why would this guy just why bring in big mouth? Like, why would you bring in big mouth?
Sometimes when I break down this statement, I am against I'm being biased with my support. But that's the truth. You people have fixed Stonebowy's career in Shatta's name. That is why I think Stonebowy trendy be a Shatta din talon. Sana maye. Once for the past months near Shatta yedino. Once the Stonebowy into member trends nimbi. Meanwhile, we release tracks or yet different other projects near the audio. But Why is he not trending? Because Shatta Wale is quiet.
Well, so this is what he's saying.
No form a disrespect to Shatta, but
I understand. Yeah. Now I get it. Now I get it. I am not comfortable with Big Man. Let him get out from there.
I know, right?
Let him get out from there.
Right.
Well, so this is how I understood the post. You know, for the past years, at least 2-3 years coming, Shatta has decided to mind his business. And of course, to live at peace with those who would want to live at peace with him. But to war with those who would want to war with them. Or who would want to war with him. So for the past years or days or months, he has been on the low, minding his business. Minding his Shaxi business, which is latest on his agenda. Of course, his music thing is always on top. The rest are following like that. And because of that, he does not even say much about others. He prefers to have special sessions with fans online more than colleagues that people might come across like, oh, he's beefing them, he's fighting them. He would prefer to go on TikTok and have conversation, party time with his friends, fans, and that has been it. I'm sure this is what this gentleman has seen. And he's put out this comment that he thinks because for some time, Shatta has decided not to talk about many people in the industry, and specifically Stonebowy. He thinks Stonebowy's brand is observing some silence in the space. And like I said, this is a controversial one because over the years, we have seen how some people openly have said, oh, me na me nye Stonebowy fans, but me heard the Shatta na oh, yati bebre. Yati bebre. Oh, me nye Stonebowy fans, but the Shatta me pe. I don't Shatta Stonebowy. All those vibes, they have been around us. Now, what does it mean? What the gentleman is saying, our observation, and again, how you also understand this. Long John will take his session on this. Long John.
So, this conversation, I believe, in the first instance, I would like to state clearly that from henceforth, I'm going to take the position of Shatta Wale when I'm discussing the same person. Because just as Shatta Wale, he doesn't mention
Long John will kill me. Okay, Long John, go ahead.
I believe the narrative of the person is a bit right because
the observation is right.
Yes, the observation is very right because I think that discussion has always been something that has been prevailing, and I have said it countless times. I think since I even started my punditry, I've been very audible about it that if it happens that Shatta Wale should go silent on a couple of people in this industry, their relevance will diminish because most times they thrive off or their names or their personalities thrive off Shatta Wale's banter.
Okay.
The moment you hear pang pang bibia is between them,
then they shoot.
Yeah. So you go on social media, you see their videos popping up and everything. You know, all these things help in the dynamics and the algorithm of social media.
Yeah.
But people do not get. But we've also noticed. I think if I don't say it, me as an industry person, I watch everybody's project. Like I said, I am an enemy of none.
Okay.
So no matter how we discuss,
and a friend to all. Are you a friend to all?
Yes, because if I say a friend to all, I love everybody's works.
Exactly.
Not personality.
Exactly.
Yes, the personality I like is the one I'm talking about.
And I love this point.
Yes, it is your works I like.
I love this point.
Since it's creative art, we can't trash anybody. So of course, your
obviously,
work, I like it. Yes.
Reason I'll go for an event and dance to anybody.
Exactly, that is the work.
A good performance.
Yes, that is the work. You understand? It's not you we are having the issue with.
No.
Music is like bullets. If it gets to us, we will dance.
If it hits you, you feel no pain.
Yeah, you just have to move to
Thank you for this education so that some nincompoops will learn from it.
Yes, so let's get to the main listen. You see, the whole thing is, when you have a beef with someone, right, I believe we should be able to understand that you are not just doing the person a favor. I believe you're also building the catalog of the person. And this should go a long way to help everybody understand what has been happening in the ecosystem. I wouldn't like to mention him, but pay attention to the system. I think he released a video a few days ago.
Okay.
But I'm not sure even viewers are aware.
Yeah, I think I have also seen it.
Yes. I'm not sure viewers are even aware.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people will know what I'm saying by the comment that went.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, those who have seen the videos here and those who don't have an idea. He has released a video, but not a lot of people are aware.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that happens anytime he doesn't have any altercation.
Oh, in fact, it's true. Let me. He does not want to speak some way. I can because I'm working as a journalist and I want to maintain my journalistic standard as well. Thank you. Now, what Long John is trying to tell us that not long ago, Stonebowy released a song. I think the video is called Shine.
Yeah.
I have not been able to see it yet, but I think I got notification from someone's post. Like that. So, and like you say, okay, there's no talkability around it.
Yeah.
There's no talk around it. But hey, guys, because one day when my Shatta releases something, I would want everybody to also see it as well. So if it is good, let's go check it out and
understand.
Move.
So when you see things like this, and you realize how of late, even if he makes comments, it doesn't go anywhere. Like you understand the brand positioning now, and you realize there's a lot of silence around the brand, and it's not as if he's not doing anything. There's a lot he's also doing. You understand? So you get to understand that, of course, whether you like it or not, you need Shatta Wale in your life or in your career or something around your brand to shine. But when it gets to that part, you want to make it look like you are the big boy, and you don't need those things to thrive. And okay, no problem. Now we are not going to mention them, especially when your sister is on Facebook threatening us that when she meets us in person, she's going to deal with us. Yes, yeah, of course. And her, I'm going to mention her name. What's her name? Sarah Satakla. Yeah, I mean that threat.
She's threatening you.
Yeah, she actually threatened me that
when she meets
if she meets me in person, he and her husband Lion. The thing really vexed me, and I'm gonna lie you. It's still there. It boys them.
I know Lion. Yeah, I know Lion.
Yes, that thing really vexed me. You understand? If you
Lion is a military man, right?
Yes, he's a military MP, military police, and I'm fully aware whatever he does. But I know the move like that. You understand? Okay. We are in an industry where we discuss entertainment-related stuff. Unless your brother is a pastor. Yeah. That one we don't discuss pastors here. Okay. And we have shows that discuss. Even
pastors have something when their issues come up, we will discuss it.
And then you will show some pastors once.
Of course.
Since entertainment, we talk entertainment.
Of course.
If it is good, we applaud. I can't remember when the same artist did a donation. I was applauding the same artist. Yeah. TGME, you sat here and applauded. Everybody was shocked.
I'm not sure about it. I'll say it everywhere, anywhere.
That's the truth. Yeah. But all of a sudden, you come on social media attacking us, telling us that you beat us when you meet us. Hey. Is this why the industry has gotten to? You don't talk about my brother again.
Hey. Wow. I don't know if that's gotten to this.
Oh, yeah. I've told her. I would like us to meet. I want her to do what she wants to do. I want to see how she feels. I want to see how she feels. The laws are within the confines of his brother.
I see.
So to me, Jimmy, if they are able to fool, and the laws doesn't hold grip of them.
Less on that.
I want to be.
No, I get that. But what I mean is less on that. They are not our topics.
Yes, of course, but they should understand that it is a creative system. If Shatta Wale should have his management, one of the artists that has people speaking against him almost all the time is Shatta Wale. Yeah. But you never see Sammy Flex tag. As you may see at stop talking about Shatta Wale, or less if you meet you at an event, we'll deal with you.
Oh, for what?
For what? Roland will never do this. Shatta Wale's siblings will never do this. Look at the number of baby mamas he has.
In today's
even one.
In today's plenty podcast platforms. You say make someone. I can only tell you be cautious of what you say.
And even with that, you call the person. Not on social, especially when you know the person is an industry person. No. You try to reach out to him.
Even here, I've been doing that every day. I call people, Charlie, this thing. Maybe, if you don't understand, maybe I can help you to understand it.
Simple. Then you go on social media trying to make it look like it is a hate conversation and making it look like that. I don't have time for this or fight too. What we also want to achieve.
Well, I'm saying less on that.
You understand? So what I would like to say is, you see, with this, it's very evident, and it's not for me to even see. Like I said, I gave an instance with the latest release. Nobody has an idea of it. If I should say nobody, not entirely nobody, but of course, his fans, you see, the thing is, there's what we call trend. Okay. And we also have what we called breaking news. Since the year started, Shatta has been the breaking news and he has been in the trends.
Since.
You understand?
From Jamaica till now.
And what
all the stories are about
what
him.
breaking news and trends have in common is, even if you don't like the person, you still see it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So for instance, I've blocked Shatta Wale on all portals. But if Shatta Wale is in the trends, even the portals I follow, he will pop in there.
Yeah.
Because they will also want to tap in there. So they will do a story about it.
Exactly.
Whether good or bad.
Exactly.
That is who Shatta Wale is. And that is how he has been able to be in the trends the whole of this year. Now, talking about the other one, you really, aside the TGME, you really will not hear anything about him again, even after that.
Okay.
You understand? And I think it is something to worry about because as an artist, your talkability really counts. You see, it is one of those things that...
It's part of your relevance.
Yes, it is one of those things that Wizkid have been doing that has gotten him, his music dropping. Okay. You can say otherwise, but we are not talking about emotion. We are talking about truth. When was the last time you heard a Wizkid hit song? If not for anything at all, you can point at the video hit song with, what's the name? Omale.
Yeah.
You understand? And what is the difference? Because the video will drop a project and will be in everybody's faces. Granting interviews, doing
social media giveaways,
social media giveaways, going on podcasts, joining TikTokers to do dance challenge. Like, you'll be all over. You even drop an album and not even post the flyer on his pages.
I know, right?
You understand? He will drop an album and the flyer he posts the first day is the only flyer will be there. Or the video he posts the first day, the only video will be there. You understand? But the music industry is evolving. The more people talk about you, the more it pushes them or it recommends your stuff for people who are not in that ecosystem to really find you and watch you. So if you don't give them something to talk about, there's no way they are going to search for you. Why has Black Sherif become a bigger conversation in the industry? Because he's always giving us something to talk about. Either he dresses awkwardly, he does it in a way you wouldn't understand and force you to talk about it.
Okay.
Or he drops a music that questions people indirectly.
Yeah.
And you have to, because you want to be a bit smart, you try to find people to pitch it to.
Yeah.
That is how the music industry is.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you want to be in the industry and think you can be holier than thou and then you will have the numbers, trust me, you will diminish, you will lose.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work like that. So with whatever observation that guy has made, I think it's very honest. It's an honest observation. Wow. But then again, people also sit to me and say, of course, Stonebowy gets his numbers. He has the people he reaches out to. Yes, he has the numbers. But no artist is pleased where he is. Yeah. Every true artist who wants to get to that top wants to break boundaries. Real talk. I don't think if Sammy Flex is able to hit 1 million views this year, he'll be targeting 1 million views next year. No, I want to do more. 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Fact. But where you are able to go for a contest and even one of the players is able to tell you that your numbers are declining. And we are done with one part of the award scheme and we still can't even hear anything from the brand. I think it's a wake-up call. And I think it's something that, honestly, what the person said, the person has been honest. Well, I think there is something Shatta Wale is doing right in these times. And some of us are very proud to be part of whatever he's doing. Right. I keep saying that in this industry, everybody has his or her excesses. Shatta Wale is not 100%. Shatta Wale is not an angel. Yeah, sure. He also has his excesses. But then, if he can turn around and manage it in a way that it becomes so glaring, like everybody is seeing it, wow, then it means the gentleman has really self-control of himself and what he does. Because now it's not as if he has only said it and he's doing it for himself. People are witnessing it. People are seeing it. Everybody is talking about it. And this observation makes me believe that it has really sunk deep into what he wants to achieve. So, therefore, Shatta Wale, congratulations. More grease to your elbows. Keep doing it the way you like it.
of course, you have been a winner in this space. Reason the whole country would want a music project to be on your laps because they know you are an embodiment of success. You have been someone who has done it before. You can show it. Everything around you shows you have made it happen. And if you do it in a way people can say, ah, the gentleman is going this direction and the direction that we are all enjoying, then why not? Keep it going. Congratulations. Don't stop. Keep making us proud. And of course, we will also be here for you. Making sure you about 5 or more names, so you are supporting what we have to support in different ways. So, what do you also think about it? I know sometimes I meet some people and they also don't like the new Shatta Wale. Yeah, I meet some people. I remember I met some middle-aged woman who said, Sammy, I don't want to see how much Shatta Wale may and I'm saying, my head down. Say, Shatta bank or Facebook live. No, I bet Kaka say, yes, and then they made yes, and then they pen. I'm saying, I'm saying, I
remember conversation.
Interestingly, there are some people who also love that side of Shatta. Many people, in fact, almost I don't know, but of course, there are times and seasons.
Yeah, of course.
Me, that's what I believe all life is about. Yeah. There was a time that he was climbing, he was bottom. He needed more energy, but now at the top, if you put in more energy, goes out of him.
Yeah, you understand?
You should know when you land at the top.
You should know when
have to climb
leave the stage
slowly.
when the applause is loud.
Exactly.
You know?
And the gentleman knows exactly what he's doing now.
Of course.
Switching most of his attention to business more than the real artistry.
Right.
And out of the artistry, that is where he's doing all these things. Charlie, congratulations and more grease to your elbows. I think this is what we want. More wins, and more glory.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my shots, wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell, no do. Na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share, no brother, and I was system who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quote send dia blend beti good news. Blend never share, never subscribe, no brother, and our system who edumede in the more platform do. Video be able post on what they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say ejiwon di day Shatta Wale fan quote send dia blend beti good news by Shatta Wale. Ne bomb dana share, no brother, and our sister. Who edumede in Wale Music TV. Thank you.